Okay, let's start putting this in here. And then unsnap the carpet. This one, the back carpet, it just lays down. Front carpet snaps in place. So that's where the old harness was. So we'll start with there. Something funny I just noticed to lift the gas pedal. It's like this little rubber band that loops behind this hook. Okay. I'll see. Might have to pop the back seats out. Oh, it's not a bolt down one. There you go. Just hooks in. Handy. Oh, there snaps. Cool. I'm glad I labeled things. Left-hand tail light, other tail light. So there we go. Defog right, defog left. Tank. So that must be the fuel sending unit. There's that Japanese duct tape that I don't know what that stuff's made from, but it's amazing. There we go. This then. I think that's where it went. The computer. No, just kidding. There's no computer. This just goes over that way and plugs into the main wire harness down there. You don't have to see so much of me climbing around. That's where the wire harness pokes through. Oop. So there's the sending unit up on top. So that's where that'll go. So it might actually come up here. This little clip there. This can go under there. Don't know if you can see that. So that's it. The rest of it's just a common ground. I love how everything in this car is mostly in really good shape. Next is, I think I'll do the 2 defrosts. Fished all that wiring through there, and that goes up here. And we'll try to find out where this goes. Take out a bit of slack here, down here. Flipped over. Glad I didn't take those off of that. That goes there. It might go up in here, through here, and then up, because there looks like there's a little clip, another little clip. And that would give me more wire harness. So we'll go back there. And then that goes down there. Cool. This is the downside of pulling a car apart 10 years ago. And then getting around now to assembling it. Yeah, because I can feel a wire clip down there, so yep, that's the right direction. That seems to be the shape it wants to make. And I'll leave that foam bit stuff on there for now. Sticks great to the metal. So, I think that then scoots there. Cool. I apologize if you have OCD. These are not all going in the same direction. Cool, and that goes that way. Wait. And the just blasted there. See, that's from 1978, so that tape held on that long. That's good stuff. So I think that goes something like that. But we'll see. At least we're now above the interior stuff. There's a little tape there. So I wonder if that ran back here, then that would go there. And I think the first taillight is the left-hand side taillight, and then it runs over to the right-hand side, but I'll double check. I guess I gotta pop the trunk now. It's actually a pretty massive trunk. So I added the spoiler to the trunk, and it doesn't want to stay up. Downside to adding cool fiberglass bits, it's not as light as carbon. Torsion rod style springs don't they don't hold up. Found out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so there's a wire clip there. It comes up here, here, and here. It goes in there. But before it goes in there, it has the sending unit and the defroster. It goes that way. It all goes behind there, so it turns out it goes to the right-hand side one first. Let's see, I was trying to see if I could find a home for this. Well, I do know these go that way. So I found the hole. You come up through here, behind that panel, through a hole that comes up through that. Yes. Then I'll just double check this down here. Make sure that clips. Yeah, that's on there. Good. And then I've got that running back to the taillight. The wire runs through there, up the internal wheelhouse, and then up there. Taillight install time. Not working on stuff for so long. Those are Air Trick taillights. Japanese vending machine dummy bottles. 1,000 lemons. Oh, no, that's for the engine. Got a set of fresh, new old stock, or 1970s rebuilt heads, but they're nice and fresh. Okay, I'm searching and searching. Finally, in the box of many things. Oh, new lenses. Sweet. I knew I had something. I was a little worried there. Cool. I gotta change those over and install them. Pop this all apart. You can definitely tell the bit worse for wear. Rubber's in bad shape, but the at least the housing's in good shape. go. Cool. Give it a little wipe and snap these bulbs back in place. There you go. So that must have broken. I'll have to. There's a little tab in there I'll need to fix. But well, that's all part of it. At least the rest of it's in good shape. Time to get out the 2-part resin. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it is from 1978 and was in a parking garage, I think, from the mid-80s to the 90s. And a friend of mine who I bought it from, he had it from, I think, the mid-90s, late 90s to 2014 when I bought it. So thing's been in barns, parking garages, and sheds. So glue that, see if I can make a new gasket for it. Might just use this old gasket for now, and it'll be good for a while. But yeah, cool. A little bit of glue, pop the new lens on. Have that glued back in place while it's setting up. I've used this as a template with a toothpick to guide it in, make sure it was in place. Had to scrape off all the gunky resin that was holding it together. It had been broken before. These do seem to be a bit weak. There's not a whole lot to it. And over tightening that, then your taillights don't sit in properly. And it's just a wobbly thing, so that'll fall into the trunk. Then you have no taillights. The resin I used, I mix it on these little scraps of, I think it's just PVC, but it seems to work really well. You can tell when things go off, it's no longer tacky, and you can throw it away. And cardboard and paper and stuff, you end up soaking up some of the mix, either a little bit of resin or hardener, which is the worst, and then you don't get it fully set up. So now we can pop this on. And that tightens down, and they're all lined up. I still want to set up, for another couple hours. Looks like there's a little piece there. I don't know if that's a drain hole. That looks intentional. But yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's broken. So once that is happy to go back together, the old lens was in okay, but don't know if it would be road legal here in Ireland. And I got very lucky. Found these. I didn't know they were in such a small box. I thought they were the housing and the lens, but no, just lenses, but that'll do. That's fixed good enough, and then that'll go on. So after that, I'll put this over here. After that, I can put the taillight harness in, put both taillights in. Let's see here, it's a little dark. And put the trunk carpet and liner in. Then found out the my Mighty Car Mods duct tape. It got too warm. I left it where it was exposed to the sun a bit, and it's curling back up. So sorry guys, not the tape's fault. That was my bad. So I'll get some better tape that is new. Stick that down. Put one door switch in. I'll put the other door switch in, and then run the rest of the interior harness. Fix the. Can't see it there too well. But I found the pieces of the brake pipes that I'm going to replace. That splitter, and then the what was it? It's right there. I had to cut those. Otherwise, I was just going to twist them. So what I can do is add a length of pipe there, fix those, remake these two pieces all by themselves, and those two that go down there, I think those run to the master cylinder, or run from the master cylinder. No, which I have a brand new one here somewhere, but I want to get these all sorted first. That way I can put the interior in. Sorry, I was kind of thinking as I was speaking. But yeah, got a lot of bits to install, but it's just a terrible color. I think that'll be, I mean, the interior is in pretty good shape, just a little dusty. A little bit of mark there, like a sealer or something. But yeah, I might do that in black when the budget allows. Right now it's that kind of caramel cat poo brown. And then someone's asking about the dashboard. I'll see there, that's the very lucky find here. New old stock 1978 master cylinder, or brake booster, sorry. Master cylinders in another box. And there's the dashboard. Outside a bit of dust, it only has the two little holes, I'm assuming, for, what was it, clock. But yeah, it's in very good shape. Not even cracked at that little speaker. Or is that like a heat vent for the stereo? I don't know. Probably a speaker. Don't know what that is. If you know, yeah, give me a shout. Oh, one of the little screws is broke off, so. And that's just the whole, the ashtray goes there. There's one in the center console in the back, then that one in the dash. And then I found my hardware. Now these are going to be fun. I think I can get to it with like an offset ratcheting spanner, but yeah, the middle one's okay. There's lots of room, but these two side ones, man, I'm just gonna put some masking tape on the back of the windshield, and then do my very best not to scuff anything. But that's the progress and all the mess.